what's the deal, man? It's your boy Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Continue to support the boy. Continue to support the channel. Just dropped the, if you're watching this, I'm probably gonna upload this tomorrow. But I dropped the, I gotta change the title and all that. I'm scared of that video. But dropped the hip hop man on man in hip hop part 1. I'm gonna do a part 2, but I'm gonna be a little more careful with it. They didn't monetize it, man. They didn't monetize that. So show some support, man. Subscribe to the Patreon, cop some merch, hit the Cash App. They didn't monetize that video, but I still put it out because I would have to cut so much information out. Because I like, when I make my videos, I make them to tell a story and to prove a point and to strengthen my argument that there's some type of secret society, basically. So the point of this video, I was watching my boy Shocker Doctor. Shouts out to Shocker Doctor. I was on his Instagram, and he posted a meme or a reel, and it said that, oh, excuse me as well, I'm sorry. He posted a reel, and it said, Jaguar Wright could be a deep cover agent. So this is the video I was talking about, suspected federal that are deep cover, pay attention, is free. Got Charleston White, you know what I'm saying? Orlando Brown. I don't think Orlando Brown won. Could he be? Umar Johnson. You think Umar Johnson won? Snoop, I do believe Snoop is one. He hopping in movies and stuff. Mace, I don't think Mace is one. I don't think Mace is one. Cat Williams, I don't think Cat won. Stevie J, most definitely. Most definitely. Yo Gotti, most definitely got a bald face. Got a bald face. T.I., bald face. Catch somebody on the bald face, bro. Why they got, but I don't think he won, man. Al Sharpton, most definitely. Most definitely. And it makes sense. Why not have one of your guys sent to spy on somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give you guys an example. So, I was in a relationship, messing around, cheating and all that, and a lady was like sent there to spy on me and all that, right? She was kind of like a friend. She was like a friend to me first, right? She just came out of nowhere, was cool, and come to find out, she was there just keeping tabs on me. You know what I'm saying? Got transferred to my department and everything. They worked the whole entire inside job. Didn't know the girl I was dating was cool with management. So they sent the girl to watch me. I'm thinking this girl cool. She tell me she ain't cool with my baby mama. She don't like. I said, but it ain't even my baby mama I'm talking about. She ain't cool with my girl. None of that. Come to find out they cool. And I was wondering how this girl was getting so much information about me. I'm like, hold up. And I ain't tied 2 and 2 together until she left my department, left the job completely. And me and the girl broke up, and like a few years later, I seen them hanging out. So, think about it. If you get a guy like the Diddler, and you put him in power, why not put one of your own to watch over him? You know, Jaguar Wright was a singer. I don't know who she was signed to. She got a video. She is not attractive, and she makes some of the ugliest faces in this video. This the video I'm talking about. That's what it is. Y'all, Jaguar Wright is beating this video. Look at these faces. That's hard to look at. But what are you doing? That's terrible. That's hard to look at, boy. Terrible. Most definitely an agent. Like, Jaguar, this is back when you was young. You beat. And I caught you throwing up them horns. You thought you could get a one over on Wayne. I caught you. In HD, you been sipping juice. And you been beat. Been beat for a long time. Y'all, this video is scary. I'm going to have nightmares. Look at this face. I'm going to have nightmares, bro. This is scary. Why y'all make me even make this video? Jaguar, what was you thinking back in 2000, whatever this was? This is creepy. Oh, why your face moving like that? Look, they trying to make her sexy right here. She doing the horns again. Look, doing the horns again. They trying to make her sexy. Yeah, Jaguar, there's no sexing you up. You beat. I can't believe y'all never seen this video, man. Well, Jaguar, what is this? Oh, my God. Y'all, this video is very cringe. Sorry for torturing y'all, but Jaguar had to get that work. She looks really, really bad in this video. They didn't do her no justice. But yeah, well, let's get back to my commentary about if Jaguar Wright is deep cover. And they do the video like the D'Angelo Brown Sugar, where it's just her face. It's one of the worst videos I ever, because Jaguar Wright is not a good looking woman. And anybody want to know, yes, I knock Jaguar Wright off. I would. You know what I'm saying? So if she ever stops talking. The woman talking right now. Jaguar Wright never stops talking. She's talking right now. I would hate to have a conversation with her because I hate to be interrupted when I'm talking. You know, especially without an excuse me or something. But 1 or 2 interruptions is fine. But I feel like if I was to talk to her, I'll constantly get interrupted. So I don't know who Jaguar Wright was signed to, but why not put somebody there to spy on the industry? You know what I'm saying? Spy on everybody. And people are like, well, what about because they have talents? Like, think about it. T.I. can rap, Jaguar Wright can sing. You know, just because somebody is an agent don't mean they don't have talents. Now, you can use me for an example. I was in the military. I'm a whole rapper. You know what I'm saying? I could rap. When I was in the service, so many boys could rap. So many boys could well, I knew a few girls that could sing. We had a whole entire, we could have dropped an entire label when in the military. So they probably had somebody, you gotta really think far back. Like, cause when you break it down to deep cover angle, you gotta think, were they ever in like a police academy? Like, what made them deep cover? You know what I'm saying? Like, are they a detective? Now, it could go another way, right? So say they seen Jaguar Wright, she was a singer. She was probably raised up into it, and they gave her a little bit of, you know, acting ability and all that. And they pulled some strings to get her into the right places. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go to a military school to be an agent. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time I met a dude when I was driving for Uber, and he was trying to recruit me, man. He said, "Are you okay with?" He said, "If we're going to hire you, just tell us the truth." He said, "You okay with lying and just doing, pushing the envelope, just going against the edge?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm cool, but I ain't that cool." Buddy wanted me to be his personal driver that night, so I ain't pick his call up when he called me back. I was on the other side of town. I'm like, all right, he wasn't even tipping like that. But what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to get at is, when you do the deep cover angle, you got to start at the beginning. So think about T.I. Did he go to college? When did he get recruited? That's what I'm trying to figure out. When is the recruiting time or the recruitment phase to get him into these places? Now, if you want to think about it, they probably get him at their parents are usually into it, because the entire industry is friends and family, and it's a network. You know, there's nobody really new. So, and that's everywhere. That's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? From your civil rights movement leaders, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, T.I. parents or Jaguar Wright's parents are probably into it, raised them up. They probably joined some secret group at 18, and with their talents, they got put in certain places. Now, here's the thing. You got to have the why. Why would they have... I know why they got Jaguar Wright undercover, but why would T.I. be deep cover? You know what I'm saying? My main opinion, T.I. didn't even have an influence like that. Snoop Dogg could be deep cover. Somebody saying Snoop could be deep cover. Charleston White could be an agent. I wouldn't be surprised that all of them are agents, you know? I was working on this video recently where I was going to use the rapper Shine. Shine is a political figure in Belize right now. And Shine speaks totally different. He can go in and out of his street accent to his proper accent, political accent. And it just confuses me that this guy who I thought was some type of street dude, he was tied to Diddy as well, is now a political figure. You know what I'm saying? And supposedly did time for Diddy. You know what I mean? But maybe that was all part of his story written. Now, who knows? Maybe he didn't even do all the 12 years, but who's to say he did? But when you use a rapper like Shine, a guy who said he was a street bad boy, that was a bad boy. Dust. So he's supposed to be this bad boy street dude. Now he's a political figure. Now some people say you can't educate yourself, Dwayne. You can always educate yourself. That's nothing wrong with educating yourself and changing. That is true. But how often do we see that happen? And when do we see that happen? You know what I'm saying? As far as with, you know, like your regular people on the street. And to be in politics, that's different. And then why he get accepted? You know, you got this guy from jail who's got... Since when have you seen anybody who had a prison background get selected and be a political figure? When is that? When have we ever seen that? Never seen that. So it wouldn't shock me if Jaguar Wright was sent to spy on Diddy. You know, you can think about it. He was a big time figure. He may cut the right deals, knew a lot of people. You know, somebody above him was giving him the power. I gotta look, the people, it's always a person above somebody pulling the strings. So since they gave this man all the keys to the city, the keys to the game, why not send somebody there to spy on him? And think about it. Jaguar Wright ain't taken out yet. Jaguar Wright should have two bracelets on, 5 rings, 3 earrings. She should have so much jewelry right now. She should have been iced out, but she's not. Maybe she's protected, you know. Maybe sometimes, and they had a few times, but as much as she talks on the internet, I'm shocked something ain't happened. Because why hasn't Diddy or the dealer pushed the button on her? Think about it. You got somebody talking about you like that crazy. Now don't get it twisted. It would be obvious that he was tied to it, but I would have pushed the button. I would have pushed the button on her, if anybody. But it wouldn't surprise me if she was, though. You know, I think Gene Deal was sent to spy on him. And now, look, he's just talking to every interview about his life and ranting on him. You know, that's what undercover agents do. So when somebody's undercover, they're there to get evidence on you, testify, to lock you up. Pretty much. Pull up a whole entire portfolio on you. Build up a whole entire portfolio on you. You know, I really, in all my heart of heart opinion, I feel like Charleston White's one of them. Because he came up out of nowhere. He already had a background in politics and helping out. And another thing, I was watching Candace Owens earlier, and she was talking about how they like to get somebody with performance arts background. Basically somebody that has taken up acting. You just can't wake up and start acting. You can try to do that stuff. Acting as hard as I know. I try to do it. And I want to be an actor. But it's hard. It's harder than I thought it would be. You know, trying to convince somebody. Now, if they let me just come up there and be Dwayne, that's fine. So they usually look for somebody with a performance arts background. Look at Mobb Deep, ballerina. Kodak Black, trying out for Nickelodeon. Offset, background dancer for Whitney Houston. Tupac went to performance art school. I don't know what Jaguar Wright did, but not Nicki Minaj went to a performance art school. Drake was an actor before he became Drake. You know, he was, what was his name? Aubrey? What was his name on the show? Is his real name Aubrey Graham? Or that's his show name? I don't know what his name is. Anyways, most of the time, and then think about it, most of these rappers start playing in movies. Go watch Killer Season. Cameron's a terrible actor. Terrible. And in the same reel that Shocker Doctor posted about certain people being agents, deep cover agents, Mace was there. I don't think Mace is deep cover. So everybody who's around Diddy was undercover in a way. Except, you know, your guys like Craig Mack. Your mama look like Craig Mack. That's a mean joke to tell somebody. Now, RP Craig Mack. Black Rob, G-Dep, Loon, the greatest rapper of all time. Don't hate on Loon. Man, I went back and listened to some Loon albums, boy, that stuff was... Why was Loon even signed? I think Loon probably went to a few parties. You know what I'm saying? That's why them dudes end up going into religion real bad. Now, how many times I done had a situation where I got so drunk or so drugged out, I'm like, I'm gonna give my life to Christ. That's what happens to those guys. Those guys do so much sick stuff that they want to give their life to a religion and be saved. That's what they want to do. Look at it. Everybody who's with Diddy end up changing out. But the whole important story of this video is, are these artists or certain people in the industry deep cover agents? I think Tekashi 6ix9ine was. But here's the thing about why, guys, look, man. Has it been a lifelong? See, here's the thing. Making this video, I don't understand the idea of being raised to do something. Most of the time, our mamas and dads just work, come home, teach us something. But imagine every day you're woken up to be on a mission. You're going to be this. You're going to be that. You know, that's what's confusing me. You know, because you got to think, if Tekashi 6ix9ine is a deep cover agent, where did it start and when? You know, and I don't know. It's a really big topic we can discuss. I do know that the confidential, Igloo, Acorn, the certified insurance agency. Y'all know what I'm talking about? SIA, the C insurance agency, certified insurance agency. They have documentation of where they have infiltrated hip hop numerous of times. They infiltrated Hollywood, the industry, and I mean, I always wanted to be in the certified insurance agency. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to be that. You know, I just want to see what they hide so much. It's like they're a group of government officials that hide everything and got their hand in so much weird stuff. You know, another reason why they would have a agent as a rapper, because look how much influence a rapper has. Why would you not want that control? And think about it. Most of these rappers don't write their own lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta look about the incarceration camps. You know, those private-owned incarceration camps. Those places are owned, and you make profit off sending people and locking up people. You make a profit. So why not put a Young Jeezy in to rap about certain things and to influence a crowd of people? This stuff gets real deep, man. We start thinking about it. We start going down the rabbit hole. Because why not put somebody there that can push the agenda, raise the price on stuff, get people paid? Why not? It makes all the sense, you know? But all in all, I do think Jaguar was there to spy on the industry, make sure everybody did to pull tabs, to snitch. And there's a few snitches, whistleblowers, because he's supposed to be tucked in by now. But if you're protected, so this I'm gonna give you guys another example, and then I'm out. So say I want you put on ice, right? I want you iced out. I want to take you to the jewelry store. I call the person to take you to the jewelry store. The person to take you to the jewelry store works for somebody else that got a little more power than me. They be like, hey, I can't take you to the jewelry store, man. My car broke down or something. You know, then I make another call. So he'll probably have to get like a low-level person to do it. But you don't want to do nobody low-level. You want a professional. So a figure like Jaguar Wright, if you're going to take her to the jewelry store, you're going to want a professional to do it. You know what I'm saying? To make it look as extremely like an accident as possible. And you got to call a certain hotline for that. You just can't get somebody off the street. And it probably would have got linked back to him. He probably went to jail. But anyways, who else do y'all think is deep cover? Who else is undercover agent in the entertainment industry? And somebody also commented on his reel. They said, who are the white deep cover agents? That's a good one. That's a real good one. I would like to think who are the white ones. But here's the thing, there wouldn't be a white one because they all deep cover, you know? And then they're not gonna take down their own. They're not about to take down Tom Cruise, Leonardo DiCaprio, you know? They're not about to do that. You know, I'm pretty sure there is somebody there to spy on Leonardo, George Clooney, you know, who else the big top white guys? Tom Brady, you know, but there's not a system of gossip in the white community. There's a system of ignorance and gossip in the black community. So there's somebody pulling tabs and watching over those guys. But see, in the black community, we have a network of gossip. We got a network of people who's gonna gossip all day, who's gonna talk all day, who's gonna put everybody's business out, who's gonna say this and say that. So they don't have that in the white community. You know, who would have been? And then y'all look, the people at the top are not about to. They're not about to. None of the people who own Universal is going anywhere. You know, none of the people who own Warner Bros is going anywhere. Those guys can be there forever. They're going to quit and hire somebody else that they like and they know. That's just how the game goes. But I did see that comment on his reel. It's like, where's the white one at? People are always deflecting. You know, oh, what about this? What about that? Just answer the question. You know, are they deep cover? I do think a lot of these artists are. Think about Snoop. Snoop got everybody smoking marijuana. You know, but what was Snoop's reason? What would be the reason to have Snoop deep cover? Is this 1-8? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? I'll just ride. I need to kill some time. So I said, let me just shoot a video. Let me talk about something I seen earlier. And it was getting my brain ticking. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. I think all of them are agents. I ain't gonna lie. I think all of them are agents. I think when they pass, lose their life, they say, shh, over, out. Young Dolph, agent. I think he was an agent. He had a bald face. And he can't, and here's another thing. I think Yo Gotti won. He got a bald face too, had a bald face. Kevin Gates had a bald face. I think all them dudes is agents. All of them. I think there's a whole entire academy that breeds them. You know what I'm saying? I think about it. 21 Savage mama was tied to Malachi Z. York, Little Cole. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at who these people, they never talk about their parents either. Who are these people's parents, where they from, and what they do. Little Yachty Daddy was in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Future's another one. Think about it. Future's 40 years old and still rapping about having everybody doing illegal substances. 40 years old. And then Future was raised up into the industry. Yeah, man. I think they all are agents. You know what I'm saying? I think Pop Smoke was one. You know, because we never get to see what really happened to them when they pass. You know, because they come in. Think about the influence of Pop Smoke in the music. New York music is trash. It's Pop Smoke's fault. He made that sound popular. And now look in New York, trash. They really wanted to get rid of New York having a conscious rap or a lyrical rap. So now New York is just wild. So we'll dive into that. I might go live tonight. Let me know if y'all want to tune into the live. I'm just talking. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. I'm out.